Hey there, Scorpio. Riverica here, reporting for duty on a trigger. Thank you so much for shuffling states of emergency into adoption spirit magic with me and steering clear of danger. Heartily, we are grateful. In this session, we are exploring how to move forward, minding our business in the highest love and light this May 2023. But before that, some disclaimers. I am not a doctor, lawyer, therapist. I'm a fortune teller. What I offer is no substitute for their services. Furthermore, what I share does not determine your future. So please use your gifts of discernment before deciding what to gather and take away. And of course, take only what resonates and blow like a kiss the rest back to the universe for cosmic composting into beauty. This reading is intended for fun and games, for shits and giggles, for entertainment, for flexing our mind, heart, body, soul, spirit, emotions, and intuition. And at the least, I hope to cause harm to none, and at the most, I hope I may assist you on your healing path. All that said, let's clear the space and streaming grace to replace. Thank you for holding the intention of seeing only love, and only love we shall see. Here we go. Mind, body, speech, in perfect oneness. I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. My hairs awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow. Om. Peace. Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I don't know if you can see, but we rolled a number 6 to get the Living Altar, an oracle and spell deck for the Radical Witch by Ilva Drama Marzana Radziszewski and Kiki Robinson. And you can check yourself the numerology for number 6 to see how that resonates with you, because we are all different psychosocial science experiments. And what resonates with you may be different than me, so to help make this reading more meaningful, that may be fun for you. This May, that number 6 may help you through. And we have in my hot little hands a frog, a tiger's eye frog. So with the tiger's eye too, and the frog, the metaphysical properties and meanings that may help you through May. And just for fun, I heard somewhere, frog, fully rely on God, frog. So you can have fun with that too, however you call God. And you can find this Living Altar at thelivingaltar.com, and you can visit with Kiki and Ilva on Instagram or their Altars Up Witches podcast. And I'll leave that information and the details. Oops. We'll take it. You are a whole, full, loving, powerful, spiritual being. And so am I. And we thank your source, spirit team, angels, galaxy guides, ancestors, saints, sages, gods, goddesses, universes in the highest love and light, as well as mine. And we thank your source and my source for immediately shifting the situation into what it needs to be, offering necessary insights, healings, acts of grace, protection. Heartily, we are grateful. And so it was, and so it was, and so it was, and so it was. And let's see what we have. Beautiful cover. Oh, we got a spell card. I feel like that's a tooth. Let me triple check. So this is something you just get to vibe with, Scorpio. The spell cards. Ilva and Kiki worked on all of these cards, but these spell cards were created over a year, a span of a year, and so much went into this. And looking into, this is one of the only Romani decks in circulation that I know. And so all that to say that with the spell work, they were thinking about cultural assimilation, genocide, diaspora, forced cultural assimilation, genocide, diaspora, and how to push past that, and the distortion that comes with that, and the taboo, and just overcoming those violent cycles and transmuting them into love. And if you enjoy, you can get your own deck of cards and see how it resonates with you and read more about those spell cards. I thought I had that upside down. So this is, hold on one moment, please, thank you. Water. This is the spell card for water. And it's one of our main elements, water. There's so many different ways we apply water in a day, from drinking it to bathing, showering. Maybe you have a fountain nearby, a bird bath. Maybe it rained where you were today. Also, some say that emotions are like water. And so studying about the ebb and flow of the ocean, or how a river moves down to the lowest point, all these different ways we can think about water to help us move through May in the highest love and light. And how does a tooth fit into that? And it looks like a molar. I think that's a tooth. It looks like a molar. And it's making me think there's this way to look at your teeth. Meridian dentistry, perhaps it's called. And each tooth has a meaning, and some of those back molars are like maybe pointing to places where we experienced a lot of loss and grief and guilt and shame, and others putting their grief onto us, taking their grief out on us, and us internalizing it instead of letting it go because we just didn't know how. And sometimes that plays out in the teeth, whether you're a grinder or a chomper, or you just have to have crunchy things, or maybe you have, there's so many different things with the teeth. So we try to keep taking sweet care of our mouth and our teeth, because that is one of our pathways to health. And being in our head, close to our brain, we want to make sure that things stay in tip-top shape. And sometimes we're not always successful. I myself can attest, right? So it's a study and a practice. So that is what I am seeing for you in this May 2023 reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for helping us breathe life into adoption spirit magic. Until next time, ciao for now. I love you all.